Hello and welcome to Smash Writing. This is Wesker, and today we are talking about the movie The Monkey, directed by Osgood Perkins. I tried to go into this movie with very few expectations, because it could have gone a lot of different ways. I didn't want to get my hopes up for something, but you know what? At one point in this movie, there was something that happened. It skyrocketed my expectations. And we're going to talk about that and what happened with that. So let's dive in, shall we? This movie kicks open with a guy named Petey. He's a pilot. He's desperately trying to pawn off this organ grinder monkey with a drum. The guy does not want this monkey. He insults it. He calls it a toy. He says it's broken. So down comes the little drumstick and harpoons the cashier. Officially over this, Petey grabs a flamethrower and tries to melt the monkey. And we learn that Petey has two boys, Hal and Bill. Bill's the older one of the twins. He's an asshole. And Hal's pretty much his punching bag. But they're going through their father's closets trying to figure out who their dad is, learn about the man. When they find the organ grinder monkey. And Bill gives it the key a few twists, it plays its little song, and while they're out with the babysitter has a fatal accident. Hal, a few days later, gets pissed off at the treatment of being bullied, and knows it was Bill who started all this, so he requests the monkey to kill Bill. And he learns that you cannot request the monkey to do anything. Instead of taking out Bill, it gets the mom. And in his grief, he cuts up the monkey, and they go to live with their uncle and aunt, and the monkey shows up anyway. So together, they run a test to see if it really is the monkey. And down goes the uncle. So they drop the monkey in the well, and everything is good for 25 years. But it seems the monkey's back as the aunt suffers a horrible accident. And we join Hal. Hal has been estranged from Bill, and he's about to lose custody of his kid. He's going to spend one more week with him, and then the new dad will be taken over. In the meantime, he gets a phone call from Bill, explaining the situation with the aunt, and he has to go back and see if the monkey's involved in this. But he just misses the monkey. It's sold in an estate sale. He does find out that from the estate lady, though, that there have been accidental deaths happening all around town. Moments before she suffers an accidental death with a shotgun. Bill gets a hold of him and for Hal to let him know what's going on. And Bill wants him running around town trying to find this monkey. And that's when Hal pieces together Bill's in town. And he looks through the phone book and he finds a number for a Miss Monkey, and it's his brother. And he pieces together what's going on. 25 years ago, Bill tries to go down the well because he's pieced it together. Hal is the one who turned the key, and Hal's the reason his mom is dead. But when he goes to collect the monkey to try to turn the key on Hal, the monkey's gone, left the key behind. And for 25 years, he's been waiting for that monkey. And it was a guy he sent to the estate sale to buy the monkey for him, and he's the one who's been turning the key all this time, trying to get Hal. Hal doesn't have to go looking for him, though. In a weird turn of events, the guy he paid to buy the monkey from the estate sale, he fell in love with the monkey and he wants the monkey for himself. So he shows up just like a cop and abducts Hal and Pete. Petey is Hal's son's name. And he wants Petey to go through the dog door of this warehouse to go get the monkey for him. And when he gets in there, he meets his uncle, and he throws out everything Hal just told him about this monkey, and he turns the key, and it takes out the robber. And when Bill hears Hal coming in, he's pissed now. He grabs the monkey's arm and is yelling at him, "Kill Bill, or kill Hal now," and he's trying to force the monkey's hand. And the monkey knocks him back, and in a tantrum just starts rapidly beating the drum. And he holds off just long enough for the two brothers to make up before he drops that drumstick down one more time to take out Bill. And together, Hal and Petey drive through the town that's now in absolute chaos from the monkey's tantrum, swearing that they will share the responsibility of safeguarding the monkey to make sure it never happens again. No one turns the key again. And that is the monkey. Like I said, I'm going to get to one way. I know that they're aiming for a generational trauma thing here, right? About each generation leaving their shit for the next generation to clean up, taking responsibility and all of that. But I was so bored throughout this movie that I was genuinely falling asleep in my chair. And it takes a lot for a movie to get me that bored that I do not want anything to do with it. But I'm not going to say it's a bad movie either. It's a boring movie. There are some great moments. All of Tatiana Maslany's lines as their mother is fantastic. Put that shit down in a book of parenting. It's amazing. I love the line the uncle had when they're taking the boys. He's like, "We're going to try our best with you and your brother. But I just want you to know our best is probably going to be pretty bad." There's some great lines, and there's some really great kills. Not great, good kills. Some are fun. They really hammer home that generational shit. Really long moments of nothing but brooding. And it's killing me. Because you have a demonic monkey that kills people when he bangs his little drum. And you set it up perfectly. When he finds out, like, oh, there's crazy deaths happening all around town. I was expecting him to be running all around town as the monkeys traded off one owner to the next owner to the next owner, not knowing what they're doing. They keep turning the key and more people are dying. And through all of that, he gets closer to his son Petey, who learns why his dad has been staying away from him, why his dad has been avoiding building this relationship with him, because he doesn't want all of this to fall onto him. And I wish we could have had fun. Like I said, it's a demon monkey. It's such a good idea, and it's so much room for funny kills and funny moments and just be an enjoyable ride while still having your generational trauma story you're trying to build here without boring me to tears, because nothing's going on. And while there are some great lines, like I said, there are also some real shit lines in this movie. Real bad lines. Everything from that pastor was stupid. Because I love the idea of the moronic pastor, but you just kept going. And he wouldn't shut up. And it's like, move on to move this fucker along. This movie's almost 2 hours. And all of the good parts are so spaced out from one another. My final grade in this movie is going to be a C minus. I know I spent a long time bashing it, right? It's not insulting, so it's not getting an F. F tier is reserved for movies that really insult you. And there's enough good moments in it to lift it out of the D. From Tatiana's role to the fun deaths, I will boost it out of D tier. It's just scraping by with a C minus. And I'm probably being more fair. I tend to run more fair on this show, on channel. But, you know what? I'm going to give it to you. There's probably going to be some people who really enjoy this movie. It wasn't really for me, though. So it just needed more fun, this movie faster paced. And with that, though, that's my review on The Monkey. As all, have a good day, evening, night, afternoon, whatever, wherever you are. And as always, bye-bye.